Hey guys, Mark here. Welcome to Make Every Moment Count 2023. Y'all, this is our third year of where we reach out to our community and call them to action to step into the lives of 11 to 19-year-old youth and be an encouragement and inspiration into their lives. Y'all, we are so excited to do this. You know, the Apostle Paul tells us in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15, he says, make the most of every opportunity because these days are evil. Y'all, in these days and times, it would be so easy for us to get caught up in all the evil that we see around us. And I get it, I get the temptation to do that. But you know, we want to call everybody's attention to the hope, to the positivity, to the life that Jesus Christ gives us, He offers us. This time of year, Jesus came, He incarnated, He entered into our story to bring us life. And that's what this campaign's about, is we want to invite you, our wonderful community, to engage youth in your life, your kids, grandkids, educators, anybody that works with young people. We're inviting you and calling you out to engage students this week and be an encouragement and a light to them and share with them the hope that God has for them. In just a few minutes, you're going to see Heather's story. You know, we're celebrating 60 years of ministry this year. You're going to see a story where Heather was impacted because somebody took a moment and came into her school and shared with her about the hope that Christ could bring. We're so excited for you to see that. And what we want to ask you to do, the call to action today is this. After you hear Heather's story, would you simply just pray, take a moment to pray that this movement, this campaign this week, over the next 5 days, would touch the lives of 1,000 kids across our area, and that they would hear and experience the love of Christ. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's make every moment count. You shared with us just the impact that Youth for Christ has had in your life, and more specifically, Randy Harold, who is a good friend and someone you really respect.
He is.
He wrote you a letter.
Oh, gosh.
And I want to read it to you.
Okay.
Here's what Randy said. Heather, I wanted to take a moment to tell you it's been a long time since you were in middle school attending YFC Bible studies and other activities when we first met. You struggled in school, but always had a good attitude. Then in high school, I remember talking with you about your dad, and a few years later, you brought me to meet him. That time was when I realized you were taking care of him, raising your child, and working to bring in the needed finances. I always admired your strong sense of family values. I also remember our talk when you shared with me about being homeless, sleeping in train cars. Knowing some of the things that have happened to you, I can honestly say in those moments of time, God was watching over you. Then on November 13th, when I received your call, I was so blessed to hear your testimony as you cried, telling me about the times the Youth for Christ activities were the only thing that helped you survive in the midst of struggles that you faced in middle school. Heather, your life is a confirmation that God has used every moment in your life. Seeds of hope were planted in middle school, high school over the years. Now they have come to full fruition. Heather, you have always been an amazing woman. And now with Jesus as the Lord of your life, I'm looking forward to hearing how Jesus will continue to work in your life. It's good to know you know Jesus. Randy.
No matter how bad my life was, or what if I was homeless, or if we didn't have enough money, my car broke down an hour before I had to go to work, like Randy and YFC and Open Bible Church were there for us. No matter, like Randy and his wife would pick us kids up from our houses, drop us off at church, stay with us like at youth group. He was our youth pastor. And like we had lock-ins, and he made sure that if it wasn't financially available, we would find a way, because the Lord provides.